Hi everyone, welcome back to
Baking
Baking
Sisters.
Sisters. Today's second episode is going to be about us preparing for an in-person class. I have an in-person class this weekend, and I'm getting everything ready. So this little episode is perfect for those that want to teach. So you guys can kind of get an idea how to prepare, and it's also good for future students if you guys would like to take a class with one of us in the near future. So we are going to begin. This in-person class that I will be doing is a no-bake treats. So everything is no-bake. We have a Rice Krispie, Oreo, marshmallow, pretzels, and some fortune cookies. So this class, it's all about no baking, and I will be teaching them how to achieve these cute little desserts for each, the tips and tricks for each technique, for each treat, and packaging, and just the whole thing. So first things first. So I have already what I want to teach. So I want to teach this no bake treats. So now I obviously made the sample, and I have to kind of time myself and see how long I took to make each one. And then from there, add on to my students, which I have a limit of 10 students. And then kind of, everybody has their own pace. So add extra time, add less, or add more time. So that way, we give a chance for everyone, to be on the same pace. So this class is going to last 3 hours for me. That's kind of like what I calculated for each treat, and the whole packaging, melting chocolate, and all that good stuff.
And you always want to like over give time because it's always fun to afterwards, when you're done with the class, to be able to take pictures and kind of visit with the other ladies or with the other people that attended the class. So always give yourself a little extra time for that. And if you're done in an hour and a half, well then great, or in 2 hours. But give yourself enough time to be able to take to do the class good, and with time. But do not like over give time. Like nobody wants to take a 6 hour class. Like it's too much, right?
Yeah, it just depends what you're teaching. Like this is a no bake treat class, so I just gave it like around 3 hours. I have done one that I do show how to make a cake and cupcakes, and that one was 4 hours. So I gave that extra hour for the demo of making the cakes, the batter from scratch. So you see what I mean? I kind of took away 1 hour from this one because we're not going to be doing any baking.
Okay, so one of the things that is very important for you, and it's going to help you tremendously and help out with the for the people that are taking the class and also for you, is to have a guide or a little pamphlet. It could be in like in this form here, or it could be in a form of a folder. Erika did this in a smaller way. This is half of the page,
Yeah.
right? So she did this one here because it's like a smaller class. It's the no bake class. But either way, it's just filled with a lot of information and a lot of questions that may come up in the class or after. And just everything is here. Like she starts off with the recipe for the strawberry crumble, and then she talks about chocolate. She talks about the melting process. There's also a ganache recipe in here. She talks about storing.
Mhm.
She
Jeremiah.
talks about.
This is Jeremiah, by the way. Say hi, Jeremiah. It's my son. He's 3 years old. And he just decided to come.
He decided to come and help. She talks about packaging, and she gives a lot of ideas as well here for the tags, the different sizes that you could use for the different treats.
Mhm.
Um,
So basically, this little booklet here is the class outline.
yeah,
It's not only good for them, but also good for me as
for
the
her,
instructor
yeah.
because it allows me to know what order I'm gonna go in. So I'm gonna have one myself, and I'm gonna pretty much go in that order that is
Just
in the
flip to the
booklet.
page.
And it's perfect, like she mentioned. Any questions that they might have after class,
It's all in here.
they have the booklet to go back and refer to it. So we love to do that. Even when we started to do the classes, the in-person classes,
Yeah,
we had this as
we
well.
had the folder for them and everything was there because you know what, that saves you time as a student. It saves you a lot of time because you have everything here, and as an instructor it also saves you a bunch of time answering questions that you could just place here. Like she also put like how in advance can you make the treats and for each treat. So the more detailed you are, like the better, because it's going to save you and the student a lot of questions and a lot of like time. And it's just fabulous. Like she did a great job in this pamphlet here, and everything is literally here.
Because you guys got to remember, we've been in this, I'm already going on 11 years, you are more than me, so we already know like the questions that we came upon, how advanced to make it, what size bag should I bag this in. So we already kind of went through all of that, so we want to share that with our students, and
just to make it like easier for
easier
them
for
and
them,
for
yes.
you, and for you as an instructor as well.
Mhm.
So everything is here in this book. When she does the class, she's just gonna go over, and then as a student, like you
They're gonna go
you're
along
gonna,
with me.
yeah, they're gonna go along and
Mhm.
flip. And then if they have questions, also leave like a space next to it, or whether you're doing a big page or a small page, always leave like space so that in case the student needs to take any notes.
And the very back, I also leave a note.
Or she also puts, yeah, there's also one in the back. I will always also put like an extra sheet for them. Yeah. But it's also a very good idea to leave extra space on the side of the page, because this way, if I have a question about chocolate or another, tip that she might share in the class, I could always write it here, like on the side. And so this is very important, and have pens or pencils, right, for your students as well.
Another important thing that I do. So we're going to be doing 6 treats. So what I did is printed a picture of each treat. So here I share the pretzels. We're going to go first with the pretzels, and then we're going to go on to the Oreo pop, then to the marshmallow, Rice Krispie treats, and finally our fortune cookie. So, and then this is perfect for the student because I demo them the pretzel, right? But
Yeah,
in
like
front
this
of their
one.
desk, they're going to have this paper to
Yeah.
go off from. So they know that they first have to dip it in chocolate, then the crumble, then the drizzle. So this gives them a more visual in front of them.
Yeah.
So they can know, again, keep track of the class, everything in order. Then they're done with this one. They flip it in the back, and next
Then we're
is
doing
this
the
one.
next one. Yeah.
Okay.
So this also helps because like she mentioned, she's gonna have 10 students, and she's gonna be in the front of the class, in the front of the room. So not everybody's close in the front row. So the little cards are perfect because that way each student has like the picture with them in their table. So it's just easier for them to guide and to have a successful dip treat.
Yeah.
So this is also perfect for that.
So now I'm going to move on to the treats. So I'm going to have this container here like this. And then inside this container, I'm going to place that day of the class, not before, because of course they're not individually packaged. I'm going to have their jumbo marshmallows, their 2 pretzels, their fortune cookie, their 2 Rice Krispies that they need, and the 2 caramel pieces. Okay, so this is going to go in this container. So they're going to have this container. I'm going to probably put a label here of mine, just because where they're taking the class with me, a sticker of my logo. And then on the side, they're going to have sprinkles. And then Jeremiah, he got all the sugar pieces. Put them inside, Jeremiah, so we can show them. Their bows. So pretty much everything that they need to assemble their treats. So they're going to need these. and then a knife, like a disposable knife to open their Oreo, and some scissors and some Ziploc bags. Okay. Ziploc bags are very convenient to drizzle, to drip, so and they're just disposable. And yeah, so this is everything that's going to be in their desk laid out.
And what are you doing with the crumble?
So the crumble, of course, they're going to be dipping their dip treats in some no-bake crumble. So I had these containers with me already. They're nice and high and perfect for them when it's ready to dip.
Mm-hmm.
They just do everything inside here, and they don't have like a bunch of everything going around on their desk. Just try to be as convenient, organized for them, and comfortable as well. So,
because you don't want to start off the class and be like, oh my God, where am I gonna like put the sprinkles? Like I don't have containers. And especially if you're doing the classes like, and if it's not in your home, if you're doing it like off-site, like you're gonna have it at a shop. This class is gonna be at a shop, so she needs to like have everything ready and packed and just everything nice and organized so that her students, have everything and she has a successful class.
so this is another tip that I have for you guys. It works. It's perfect. You kind of memorize their name throughout the class, and they get to take it. They love it. All my other students took their name tag last time, and it's just another cute little touch, unique touch for the class.
And another thing also, it's also very fun to have a paper so that everybody could write down their social media if they have, they're starting off a sweets page or they already do treats or other stuff. That way we could all follow each other and we could see the whenever they do treats and then just become friends, right?
Yeah.
So also that is also very cool to have a page that you could pass around and everybody could write down their social media.
Yeah, because it is a lot of work. Even though I have this already, I still need to print out, do a printout of everything, like what I'm gonna do on each one. I still need my outline because you still need an outline. You still need a good outline for you to be guiding yourself from there.
Yeah. So it is having an in-person class is a lot of work for an instructor. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to tell you guys the truth. It's a lot of work, hours of work, time and preparation, time before the class to get your samples, to get the marketing out there, the pictures, to sign up the people. It is a lot of work, but it's rewarding.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's very definitely rewarding. It is rewarding because, like we mentioned, just seeing their work, people that have never tried treats and stuff like that, seeing their work, it's beautiful. Like it's beautiful to see that they were interested first of all in your class,
Yeah.
and then second of all their final product, what they're bringing.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because you get people that take the class that are just like, well, I'm just taking it for the heck of it, right? I've never, like they say, I've never baked, I never dipped the treat, I don't know how to melt chocolate. And then those people are the ones that surprise you, right? Because they make like perfect, like
they're such perfectionists that they've never done it, and it's like, wow, like I wish I did it like that when I started.
It was all clumpy, all lumpy and clumps when we started dipping
the chocolate
stuff.
Overheating a lot.
Yeah.
In Tupperware. We used to melt it in Tupperware.
And it would burn. And have you guys smelled burnt chocolate?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It smells horrible. But it's good because you have returning students coming back from the 2 classes you made last time home.
I think half of the class that's coming to this one, they are returning students.
Oh wow, I didn't know that it was half of the class.
Yeah, almost half of the class
That's
are returning student, and they just liked, I guess, the previous one, so they definitely signed up for this one. And I have 2 little ones that signed up. One is 6. I think they're both 6.
Yeah.
6 years old. I've had a 7-year-old on the chocolate one, on the chocolate cupcake one, and she did really, really good. I can't wait to see these 6 years olds. They're coming with their parents. They both got the class, and I can't wait to see their treats. I'll definitely share pictures with you guys.
It'll be awesome. So, you want to recap on what it is what the steps to when you're thinking of doing an online class? Okay, so we talked about the instructors first of all. Now, as a student, how do you what do you expect to take from this class that you're making? Or how do you expect it's gonna go, or what do you take? Like what is it?
I expected for it to go well.
Like as a student, like if I'm taking your class, like what can I expect, like, or what do I need to take, or what do I need to do to?
My students don't have to take anything. Everything is provided for them. That you just have to be there and get ready to learn.
On time.
On time, yes. I always ask them to go there 15 minutes before. So if they want to choose, like to sit in the front, back, or middle seat, so they can choose their seating. So I tell them that. I also provide a light snack, just because it is, 3 hours, just while maybe they'll finish early, they'll have something to snack on, a little bottle of water and stuff like that. I like to do that as well. We used to do that when we started, but it was more like potlucks, huh?
Yeah,
everybody would take something.
Then eventually, you guys, when we used to do the hands-on class, like it was like full-on food, enchiladas, like chile rellenos, like we got everything in the class.
Every single student would take like a dish,
and it was so fun.
Yeah, so students don't have to take anything. Just get ready to learn, have fun, enjoy, the time you're gonna be there. There's gonna be lots of tips and tricks taught in this class, and they're gonna go home with their box just like this. And
it's so beautiful.
So I can't wait. I'm excited. I'll definitely
let's show them the treats.
Yeah, let's show you guys the treats.
The camera does not do it justice. These treats are beautiful. So and the details on them. That's the marshmallow.
This is a jumbo marshmallow.
So that's the ganache you're showing? Or what is the ganache?
I'm also going to be demoing. Yeah, they'll have a recipe card for the ganache.
Okay. So you guys aren't only, if you're taking her class, like you're not only gonna be
this is the Oreo pop.
Learning how to dip treats. You're gonna get 2 recipes, right?
Yeah, the no bake crumble.
So this one here,
and the ganache.
And that chocolate ganache that she used on the marshmallow.
This one the thing fell off, but this is the other one.
Pretzels. So those pretzels are with caramel and
chocolate and chocolate.
And those are marshmallows?
Yeah.
Cookies.
This is the Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, the Rice Krispie treats.
These are Rice Krispie treats.
That is so cute.
Yeah, and then these we're gonna use them as fillers. These are gonna be towards the end. So these are gonna be as fillers for the box.
So when you say filler, what does that mean?
Yes. So when you do your treats, let me just put them here.
I'll hold it.
You hold it? Okay.
Yeah.
So did we take it off? Yeah. So as fillers, I mean this. Once you finish putting, hold on, baby, this is not good no more. He wants to eat it. So you see here, like in this empty space. So the chocolate dipped fortune cookies are going to be perfect fillers like that. So it's going to fill up any empty spaces.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so
I love it.
I'm super excited. Can't wait to share, little footages of the class.
We would love to know what you guys learn on this episode. And if you have any questions, also write them down in the comments. We would love to know and to answer them. Right? Thank you guys for watching. Remember to follow us on our social medias and here on YouTube. My name is Luz from Ositos Cakes.
And I am Erika from Jenna Sprinkles.
And we are your baking sisters. So come on, and we hope to see you in the next episode.
Bye, guys.